Hey guys, welcome back. Thank you so much for being here. I'm so excited. Today, I am doing a video about the Hush app. Now, if you don't know what the Hush app is, it is an app where you can buy makeup and skincare products that are more reasonably priced than you can find in Sephora and Ulta. Now, they do have some recognizable brands, but then they do have their own brands that you can't find anywhere else. Now, this video isn't sponsored. I wish. I was just really curious as to how these products would work and how they perform and stuff like that. There's one specific item in particular that I'm really curious about. So you'll have to stay tuned for that and you'll see how I got this makeup look right here. So if you are interested, go ahead and stay tuned and hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Thanks. Let's get started. Alright, so I'm just going to go through these briefly. I'm not going to spend too much time on it because the part that I want to get to the most is like the grand finale part of it, because I'm actually going to do an eye look with it. Because as you can see, I don't have anything on my eyes right now. I mean, you can see the roadmap that's there. Yeah. Anyway, so I'm going to go ahead and show you guys a few of the things that I got. Here, I have this eyeshadow palette, and it is by Face Candy, and I noticed that there were a lot of them on there by Face Candy, so I'm starting to think that this is one of their go-to brands on theirs. But I saw this one, and I was really excited because I have green eyes, and green eyes always look good with purples. That is so pretty, and I can't wait to use that one. But I was really interested about this color right there, so really, it is so pretty. It doesn't have much for pigmentation, but that's not saying anything. Swatches don't mean anything. Let me swatch this gold one. Ooh, that one's really crumbly. I mean, that one's pretty too, so we'll see what happens. That's that one. And then I got this one, also by Face Candy. It's called Milkshake. And then there's this one, same one. You can buy them separately, or you can buy them as a pair, which is what I did. You save a little bit of money doing it that way. But anyway, so this one, I've already swatched it, which I swatched that one right there. And it is really crumbly also. I wasn't really thrilled with that one. The colors on these are really pretty. I do have to say that the feeling of the packaging is really high-end feeling. Like, it feels like my Huda palette. Same feeling, the soft, like, soft to the touch feeling. I don't know what you would call that, soft matte. But it feels the same, and it's pretty sturdy feeling. And then there's this one, which I thought was really pretty also. I'm really interested to play with that color. Sorry, you can see everything on my disc. This one right here is really chunky looking in the pan. So I'm interested to see how that feels. Yeah, there's really, it looks shiny, but there really isn't anything on my finger. Yeah. I mean, you can kind of see it, but it's not crazy. And then I got this Radiant Liquid Eyeshadow. It looks like that. And it's in the shade Polaris Peach. Now, these look really glittery, but everybody loves glitter. So, oh, it looks like a little nail polish brush. See right there? Can you see it? There we go. Oh. Ooh, no. It smells really bad. It smells like hand sanitizer. Let me see what this looks like. I mean, it's pretty, but it is kind of shiny. It's like a clear gloss, but with peachy glitter in it. I don't know. It's not opaque. It's pretty see-through. So that was in Polaris Peach. I got another one. Same thing. And this one, the brand on this is Nika K, New York. I don't know if that's right. But this one is in, I want to say Orchid, but I don't think that's what it is. OCHIAD. Okay, moving on. This one is basically just a gold. It's not as stinky as the other one. Yeah, it's a really yellow gold. I mean, it's pretty, but again, it's not too opaque. It would be a gorgeous eyeshadow topper, but gorgeous. It would be a gorgeous eyeshadow topper. And then, let's see. I got this eyebrow pen by Rude Cosmetics. And I got it in the shade Taupe, Natural Taupe. And I was interested to see this because the tip of it looks really interesting. So that's what it looks like. It's just a little pin. And it has a spoolie on one end and then the product on the other. And see, this is what I was talking about. It's like a teardrop shape. I don't know if you're going to be able to see it. Can you tell? Anyways, so that's what it looks like. Let's see how it swatches. Maybe? There's like, see right there? Right there. That's irritation from me rubbing so hard. It feels like hardened wax. What on earth? Yeah, that's a no. I don't see that working out well. Nothing's coming off of it. That's a fail. Next, I got this Click Cover Concealer, and it is by Absolute New York, and this is in the color Light Neutral. So let's see this one. So it looks like that, and it's got this little clicky button right there. And the little brush tip. It's really soft. So let's see how long it takes to get product. There you are. Whoa. Yeah, that's not gonna work for me. What? That's like orange. Orange. I'm not Donald Trump. Look at that. See that? Yeah, that won't work for me. Another fail. Here is this one, this HD cover stick, again by Absolute New York. Losing faith in that brand. Let's see. What does that smell like? Smells like lipstick that your grandma used to wear. I don't know if anybody understands what that. You guys, this isn't working for me. So there's that one right there. That one, too dark for me also. So I won't be using either of those today. Now, okay, I wanted to set that on the floor. It was in my way. Okay, moving on. So, the one product that I was the most excited for was this baby right here. This little thing has me curious. Now, I'm gonna open this for you, and I want you to give me your first impression as soon as you see it. Tell me what it looks like. Now, tell me what that reminds you of. Now, as soon as I saw this, it grabbed my attention because that looks an awfully lot the Modern Renaissance palette. Yeah. So, today I am going to be doing this on this eye and this on this eye, because look, I knew that was gonna happen. See it? Same thing. Let me get the other one and I'll show you them side by side. Look at this. Well, maybe top and bottom. Here we go. See it? Maybe. I'm trying. I'm sorry. It's there. Now, colors aren't in the same place, but they're all there. So, we are gonna figure out if they are similar. Alright guys, I pulled you in a little bit closer here so that we can get a little bit closer on these eyes here. And since neither of those concealers worked for me, I'm just gonna use my Colourpop concealer because this one never lets me down. So I'm gonna use that on my eyelids to cover up my road maps and give that as our base. So let me go ahead and get that started. I'm really interested to see how similar these two are, because it wasn't the only one that I found that was like a high-end palette. I found a few of them that were, I guess, dupes for higher-end palettes, and I may actually do a couple more videos similar to this, kind of comparing the two to see if, you know, if they compare enough to where people who really want the Modern Renaissance palette but can't afford it can go on to Hush and be like, I'm gonna get that Royals palette because this person said it was just the same. So I'm gonna put it to the test. Now I have two different sets of brushes so that I don't mix them, and then I will do the Royals palette, this one right here. I'm gonna do this one on my right eye for Royals right. That way I will remember. And then my Modern Renaissance palette, I'll do that one on my left. And I'll kind of talk about which color I'm going into and show you which one is side by side. So, since I just did my base, I am going to go into this shade right here. It's called Tempera. And I'm going to put that all over my lid to kind of set that Colourpop concealer. I love that Colourpop concealer. It never lets me down. I keep checking my hair. I don't want another ladybug debacle. That was pretty sad, but it's okay. Now, in the Royals palette, this color right here is as close as I'm gonna get, and it looks like in the pan that it has shimmer in it, so we will have to see what happens there. Now, it's not very powdery, so that's good. Let's see. It doesn't seem like there's any real difference here. It doesn't appear to be shimmery. Let's see. Oh, it does have a little bit more of a yellow, orangey, I don't know, hue to it right there. I don't know if you can tell. Right there. So now I'm going to take, let's see, golden ochre. So it's this color right there. I'm going to take that one and I'm going to put that in my crease. We're finally at the stage of painting our house. And I'm really excited because I got to pick all the colors and I can't wait to start actually moving in. And again, because I have deep set eyes, after I'm done going into my crease, I will take it right here, looking straight onto my mirror, and just do this with it so that it gets above that little bump right there. And guys, I promise, once I get into the new house, my filming setup will be so much better and I won't be in like awkward positions and stuff, but I'm trying really hard because I really want this to be good. So that was golden ochre. Now, in the Royals palette, it looks like this one right here, Opulent, is pretty similar to golden ochre from the Modern Renaissance palette. So let's see what that one does on the other eye. Ooh, that one's really powdery. Can you see? Hold on, let's see. Can you see how powdery that is? It's like, wow, that's bad. Let's see what happens. You know, for as powdery as that is, that went up my nose. Well, I don't know, because this one already had an orange base to it because of that first color came out really orange. This one is a lot more subtle than this one. I'm all backwards because they're in different places on the Royals palette. Yeah, there's definitely a color difference, and I hope you can tell because this eye looks really orange and this eye doesn't. So, moving on, let's go into, let me see here. Thinking, let's go into Warm Taupe, which is this one right there. And put that in our crease also, a little bit further down, focusing it like right on our outer corner, and then blending it inward. Again with the eye. I need to do something about that. I swear. My brushes are against me. Let's see. That looks good. Now in the Royals palette, this color right here, Throne, right here, is pretty similar to that one. So let's take this onto the other eye and see what happens. I mean, I'm not really noticing a huge difference. I mean, they both, obviously my Modern Renaissance palette is going to be good because it's the Modern Renaissance palette. And the other one, the Royals palette, I mean, it really isn't blending that bad, but it is kind of patchy. Yeah, it's pretty patchy. Oh well. So now I am going to, let's see. Let's take this one right here, Love Letter, and I'm gonna take that on a smaller little blending brush here. I'm gonna put that right on the outer corner. I'm gonna take a clean brush. It doesn't look clean, but I promise it is. And just kind of blend it out into that other color. So that looks a little... Now, I'm gonna do the same thing on the other side. So that color looks similar to this one right here. And it's called Majestic. So let's see what that one does. Well, this one is really pinky color. But I mean, they are pretty similar. If you guys would like to see me do some more Hush app purchases to compare, or just to try them out, because if there's something that you're interested in and you're like, yeah, I don't know if I want to buy it or spend the money on it, just let me know down below and I will see what I can do about doing a video in regards to that. Now, let's see. I'm going to do the same thing on this side. Just kind of blend it into the other colors. Now, the fun part. And I'm going to go into this one right there. It's called Vermeer. And I'm going to put that on with a brush that I didn't get out. Now, I need to get my setting spray because it really helps with the shimmer shades. So, I'm going to take my Morph Continuous setting spray. This stuff is amazing and it's really not that expensive. Spray a little bit of that on my brush. Kind of fan it off. Let's see. Now another trick to making your eyeshadow really stand out is by putting down concealer, a light shade of concealer that really helps make that shimmer shade pop. There we go. Now before I do the other eye, I'm going to go back in with that red shade that I had. Let's see. That Love Letter shade. And I'm just gonna kind of tap it over the edge right here, so that it kind of fades in together instead of looking like two separate colors on my eyelid. My eyelid. Gosh, I'm country. Sorry. It looks like Queen right here is going to be the winner for that one. Excuse me. That one is actually doing pretty darn good. It's really metallic-y. It's really shiny. And it's laying down really good. Hold on, I gotta look at that up close. Let's see. Wow. That actually looks really good. What is this? I'm amazed. That is actually really pretty. Okay, I can deal with that. Now I'm gonna do the same thing on the other eye and take that red shade back over the edge. As far as I've gone now, I cannot see a huge difference in either of these. They're performing pretty similar. The colors are pretty similar. And it doesn't seem like there's going to be that much of a difference. But I don't know, I guess it's preference. But let me go ahead and get my lower lash line done here. So I'm going to take that red color, that Love Letter again, and go under my lash line right here. Oh, I just poked myself in the eye. Sorry, I forgot to show you, but the one on the other one is Primrose, so we're doing that one on the other eye. Those two are pretty similar. I'm gonna go do my eyeliner and my mascara off camera, and I'll be back and I'll kind of assess the situation and we can talk about the similarities and the differences. Alright, so I got my mascara and my eyeliner on, and my final thoughts, well, I don't see that much of a difference, honestly. Obviously, there's a little bit of difference between the coloring, but can you really tell? I mean, I'm looking at it, and I'm not really seeing a big difference. They performed really similar. The only difference is the price. This one right here, it was only $10. Now, I did get this one on sale, but originally, I think these sell for like $42, I think. But for that big of a price difference, I have to say that this is actually pretty good. So, if you're interested in the Modern Renaissance palette, but you can't afford it, or you don't want to spend that much money on it, go get this one. It's pretty good, and you can create all the looks that you could with the Modern Renaissance palette. So I'm pretty happy with it. I think it looks good. You can't tell the difference between the two, so but anyways, I mean, that's my video, and I'm pretty pleased with the outcome. And if you enjoyed that video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. And like I said, don't forget to subscribe. I'm gonna really work on getting a consistent upload schedule going. It's pretty hard since we're in the middle of a move, but I promise it will get better and I'll get more comfortable with this. But thank you so much for being with me today. I really appreciate it, and I hope you'll come back next time. Thanks. Bye!